Hello everyone, this is Kubo and this is my laundry talk. Hello. So this show is for my language improvement, nothing else. So I will talk whatever I want to talk and just listen to me. So today I'm going to talk about ideal myself and myself and the wanna be myself. The wanna be myself doesn't make sense. It's like the self I don't wanna be. Anyway, so that meaning, I think a lot of people, I would imagine a lot of people think or have ideal yourself, like someone you wanna be, and there's actual yourself, like who you are, where you are at, and also there is some examples of someone you don't wanna be like, and I'm gonna talk about that. Where should I start? So first of all, I have strong desire to be a nice person. I wanna be someone who I don't know if I can translate nice, or nice is exactly what I am trying to be. I have strong. Okay, let's start with what I don't want to be, because that's something I do have concrete ideas. So so I'm gonna start with the person I don't want to be, which is I don't want to be a person who yells. I don't want to be people get mad, I get frustrated too, I get mad too, but I don't want to be the person who express those feelings directly to other people. I don't want to be the person who explode my emotions. I'd rather, so that meaning that the person ideal myself will be someone who can take control, or who can take it's really hard, who can intentionally control it's hard. I want to be someone who express their emotion practically. No, does it make sense anyway though? So again, I don't want to be the person who obey to all the emotion I have, and that meaning that even when I'm mad, even when I'm frustrated, instead of directly putting out there, I typically sit those emotions. It could be longer period days, or it could be shorter period minutes or seconds, but I try not to put it out right away. Just let it sit and think what's reasonable solution for those situations. And I'm not saying this is the best solution to everything, and also this comes down to the question, then who am I? That's where I always struggle. I guess I cannot really connect everything. However, when you try to filter those emotions, or how exit those emotions from yourself, who you are will be something naturally comes out, like how naturally comes out from me, or trying to the person who's filtering those emotions, or the act of filtering my emotions, filtering how I express my emotion itself is gonna be myself. But once I, put it out, my emotions or what I think with filter, that means the expression I put it out will not be fully myself. It will be reflected from, like how I think other people would react to it, and it gets complicated in me. So every time I hear like, oh, just be who you are, what that mean? Yeah, that's kind of, I wanted to talk at the end, because that's just, I always have idea of myself, someone I like, the person, this is like how I want to be like. There is confusion still in me that where is who I actually am, and so the person who filters what you put it out there is already who I am. Anyhow, it's just too complicated for me to explain in English at this point. I hope at least I can give you some grasp of ideas, but who knows. Anyhow, so that's good. Okay, the wannabe. Going back to the ideal self. I definitely wanna be positive, and I'm definitely the person who can think very positively. I always can find someone, like, I can always find someone what's positive about someone, and I think this is already part of who I am, because I naturally can do that. But also, ideal self is that who can do things intentionally, so that you live your life fully. I feel like and who I want to be, I want to be able to express as much positive energy as possible out there, and negativity I try not to put it out, and try to resolve everything in me. And sometimes that causes issues for sure, like it's tiring, sometimes it's very heavy to carry around, but at the same time, like, I'm used to it as well, and I can definitely resolve by myself or using therapy. Therapy is amazing. When I was in Japan, it's not common things to get, mental or like the emotional therapy. It's almost considered like, the depression and stuff. Oh, I don't have like significant depression, but from time to time I feel down, I feel like overwhelmed, and it's always a good way to take advantage of availability of therapy here. It's like everywhere, and it's really common to go there and then get therapeutic advice, to be honest, and then just always helps me cleanse my filter or cleanse my emotions. Also, I always forget this part. There's always, you know, the person who I want to be, and then the person, characters I don't want to put on, or I don't want to be like. At the end of the day, there's no answer for that. Like, there's no correct way to live. I still think, you know, if I'm not behaving like I would like to be, I feel like I'm in a wrong headspace or something. But, you know, everybody has up and down. Everybody is different. So I'm working on obtaining those ideas, like, okay, whatever the things you're going through, whatever the things you put out, maybe it's not so positive to other people, maybe it's not so kind to other people, but like, people might make mistakes, and then that's fine. And mistake is a mistake, but how you live, how you express is nothing right or wrong. Just things happen, right? And I don't wanna, especially like everyday life, you don't wanna feel always pressure from yourself, how you behave. Yeah, pressure is not good. There should be a balance between, you know, like, the monitor yourself and be yourself. And yeah, all those things. Again, it gets very complicated, and I haven't found the balanced point, if that makes any sense. I haven't settled wherever I am at. But I'm sure eventually I'll come to the realization, like, not as logic, but more like fully as individual, I will be able to, you know, be okay with myself where I am at, and yeah, emotionally and mentally, like, in every way. It's just sometimes you lost. Sometimes you lose your way, and I think I am somewhere close to the end, because logically I understand those parts. So now I have to take those into practice, and, you know, just live my life with those logic. Because still my weird emotion comes up, and that's fine too. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You can just live my life whatever I want to. You do too. Anyway, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye now.